I'm Paw Daddy from Paw Daddy's BlindHawg Barbecue, and today it's all about barbecue rub. Now, as you probably know, barbecue rubs can get pretty expensive, but today I'm going to show you how you can make a basic Texas-style barbecue rub, and then with that as a foundation, we'll take it and we'll make it a little bit more aggressive. This will tell you how to make a simple rub and then advance it a little bit. If you want to, you can even make it your own. So this is a very basic kind of Central Texas barbecue themed rub. We're going to be using 3 off-the-shelf products to build this rub: salt, black pepper, and Lowry seasoned salt. Now this rub is very heavy on black pepper, and black pepper, it can burn and it can turn bitter. So if your barbecue style is hot and fast, well then consider not using as much black pepper. Generally speaking, Central Texas barbecue is low and slow. So that's the approach that I'm talking about here with this rub. Now we usually call this a 2-1-1 rub, and here's the recipe. 2 parts number 16 black pepper, 1 part kosher salt, and 1 part Lowry seasoned salt. Now that's also the recommended mixing order. Always put the black pepper in first, you put the Lowry's in last, and that definitely means you put the salt right there in the middle. Once you got all your ingredients in, you mix it thoroughly, and you keep shaking that bottle while you're using it, because if you don't, well then your rub's gonna get out of proportion, and you won't be using a 2-1-1 rub. So just shake, 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 and just keep shaking. Now about the make your own part, I use Celtic sea salt instead of kosher salt. Kosher salt does a great job, but I think Celtic sea salt enhances that flavor even more. And that's just one basic little change, and then just like that, I've made my own version of the 2-1-1 rub. Maybe you don't have number 16 black pepper. Well then use what you have. You may even prefer a smaller size pepper, and that doesn't make it wrong, it's just going to make it a little bit different. Now guys, I will guarantee you that this is an outstanding barbecue rub in every way, and it's very simple to make. You don't have to do anything else, but a lot of us barbecue people, we just can't leave well enough alone. We like to chase perfection, so we'll always take it a little bit further. I'm going to share a recipe for enhanced seasoned salt that I found on Ant's barbecue channel on YouTube. He calls it cracked Lowry's. It's 4 tablespoons Lowry seasoned salt, 1 tablespoon chicken bouillon, 1 teaspoon ginger powder, 1 teaspoon mustard powder, 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon cayenne. Mix it up thoroughly. Now we've made the cracked Lowry's recipe. Now, how are we going to use it? Well, this is seasoned salt on steroids. So what I do, I replace 1/2 of the Lowry's in my 2-1-1 rub with the cracked version. Final version of my 2-1-1 rub that I love to make: 2 parts number 16 black pepper, 1 part Celtic sea salt, and 1/2 part Lowry seasoned salt. 1/2 part cracked Lowry's. Guys, this is currently my go-to rub. It could have too many ingredients for you, and that's all right. But it really only has a moderate amount if you compare it to a lot of these competition recipes. All right, guys, if you stuck around to the end of this video, I appreciate you watching. I hope you got some useful information out of it. Please consider subscribing and hit that like button. And I hope to see you next time at Paw Daddy's BlindHawg Barbecue.